talking about The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon, the Book of Carol. So yeah, for new, let's dive on in. This video, I wanted to talk about, I guess it's like a top 5 favorite characters that was in stuff like that. But I think in general, these characters had a stand out for this, per se. So, yeah. So, number 5 is going to be Carol. She was good in a aspect, but there's like, my nitpick about it is for her in this, with the Book of Carol, is it just felt like, well, here she comes, screw the rest, like, but, I mean, she had her good moments, and she had her bad moments, but I just felt like her storyline was weird, per se, but she was good, okay character throughout this, for it, but yeah. Number 4 is gonna be Isabel. From the 4 episodes that we got her, all that, I mean, the big nitpick, I will link a video in the description that talks about her death and stuff, but yeah, her getting killed off, I think that was the biggest disappointed, but from what we got from episode 1 to 4, is like, we seen her in season 1 was her main focus is to protect Laurent and all that, no cost. So, we see that. I really enjoyed her in episode 2 with her going with Daryl and Falut to see this threat, because apparently Laurent was kidnapped, but she found out with Daryl and Falut that it was all a setup, and so, like, that's what becomes of episode 3, the whole ceremony bullcrap, getting Laurent out of there, but she made sure he got out of there, so she wanted to go help get Daryl out of the situation, but there's that. Overall, I really enjoy that moment with her and Daryl at the end of it, about the stories and the light thing. She's saying I love you in French that he didn't understand, and they kiss in episode 2, and I really, like I said in videos, that I really enjoy her and Daryl and Laurent, all that. But number 4 is Isabel. So number 3 is Cordon. I really enjoyed his character in season 1, and with season 2, I think it's more brought out his character better. Like, he had a big redemption for his character, and seeing him being tortured by Madame Jeanette and all that moments with Carol and stuff, getting him out, and like I said, having this big redemption to also to make sure Laurent's alright and keep him safety. That's what we see in episode 5 when Saloon comes to Falut's community. Cordon got Laurent out of there, the whole cave scene, and then like in the finale, that to make sure Laurent gets out of there with Ash and the plane and stuff. So number 3 is Cordon. Number 2, it is Ash. I mean, I was quite surprised with Ash's character. I thought he was a 1 episode character, gonna see him get killed off, but I was quite surprised of him. I really, really enjoyed his character overall, with his interaction with Carol and stuff, and having that story about his son losing and stuff. Like, I really enjoyed his character in the finale, with the whole airplane fight scene with Laurent, and taking Laurent out of France back to America and all that. I really enjoyed it, and I hope we might see him in the future, but I don't think so. But yeah, number 2 is Ash. Number 1 is No Brainer, the show named Daryl Dixon and stuff. So it is Daryl. And I really love his character. Like, overall, Daryl's my favorite character, but it was so interesting to see his character with his interaction with Laurent, Isabel. Like, them three characters in general I love. And just having the bonds with, like, fellow and other community and stuff. Like, having that conflict between him and Saloon or Solomon or whatever, the nest leader. And just having that conflict with him, like, finding out he's all shady and shit. And the whole episode 3. Episode 3 was a big highlight for a lot of the characters. And him taking out before the nest leader to hurt Laurent. And yeah, and then having that reunited with Carol and stuff, and that whole fight scene leading up to that. His reaction to Isabel's death, and you've seen that throughout episode 4, 5, and 6. We see how Carol and Daryl having this bond back after they reunited, and him having some kind of amends with Cordon and stuff, and like him versus, like, episode 5 was like him versus Solon, the nest leader dude, killing him in the whole cave scene. And like, I think Daryl was like Isabel. He wanted to protect Laurent with no cost, and to let him go with Ash was probably a hard thing, because when Daryl told Laurent that about Isabel, that really hurt him, because Laurent's like, I'm staying here, you want to go back to America, good, blah blah blah. And I was quite sad about that. Like, he did not want to break his promise with Isabel, but I think at the end of it, I think he wanted to protect Laurent with all this cost, because of these people think of him as messiahs and stuff like that. But yeah, so that is all my favorite characters that really highlighted for Daryl Dixon's Book of Carol. And let me know yours and stuff in the description below. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell, keep up with new videos, and I will check you guys out in my next video.